Welcome to Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase. I'm Bob Parcell.
And I'm Steve Furrow.
Thank you very much for watching. Please check us out on our company website at mountantolake.com, where you can hopefully find all kinds of tips and suggestions for buyers and sellers, and also search the MLS.
You bet. Check out all those great listings we've got hanging out there, Bob. And anything else that's out there. We love, if you're interested in buying or selling property and you check out our website and you want to come by and visit with us in person, we'd love to have you stop by. Our office hours are Monday through Friday. They're 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. We are located in Uptown Rocky Mount there at 195 South Main Street.
We're easy to get in touch with, Steve, and we try to be very responsive.
You bet. Be glad to try to help you. And if for some odd reason those regular office hours don't work, certainly give us a call. You've got the number there on the screen, and we'll come out and visit with you when and where it works. No problem at all.
We can assist you with any property that's listed, and we've said before, our county is extremely diverse in terms of real estate, with farms and large acreage tracts, lakefront homes, large homes, small homes. We try to meet all those needs, as well as commercial. So we'll try our best to help you with any and all real estate needs you might have.
You bet. So, Bob, September's rolling along. Still fairly low inventory, right?
Yeah, it continues to be low inventory. You have an opinion on why it might be continuing to be low?
That's a loaded question, Bob. What I would tell you, if I could, is just take a moment, and if you were to, let's say that we take the last 10 years, so from 2023 to 2013.
Okay.
And we look at new construction that happened in those 10 years, and you were to make a comparison to 2013 to 2003, which would have been the 10 years previous to that, make a comparison, I think we would see a pretty significant, I'm going to say a double-digit percentage. I don't have the numbers in front of me, so please excuse me, but I would tell you that I think we'll see a double-digit decline or percentage decrease in the number of new homes that were built in the 10 years from 2023 to 2013, as opposed to the 10 years previous to that.
Yeah.
So I throw that out there as I think it's multiple layers. There's lots of things that are going on, but to me, that's one of the things that I think is coming on. I think about when I was a kid. I could name lots of contractors that were building homes. That seems like that was pretty common. And now I still know several folks, but it just doesn't seem to be the volume that we'd had before. So anyway, and certainly I was a kid. It's been more than 20 years ago, so we won't.
Well, there's a low inventory. It's tough to explain. I don't have the answer either, Steve. But it's almost like it's almost a catch-22, because the last 3 years prices have been so good for sellers. You'd think more sellers would be selling their homes, bumping up the inventory, especially when interest rates were roughly 3%, a little bit higher. But maybe the problem was they felt like they had nowhere to go. Like sell my house, but I got to buy the next one.
Sure.
So it is complicated, but that's kind of where we are.
Certainly. And we do, Bob, I think if we were to look at what's gone on in the last 30 days, 60 days, would you feel like we're getting a few more homes on the market than maybe what we would have had 90 days ago? Or
I think there's a few more, but I think probably the biggest thing I see is the days on the market is longer.
Okay.
Whereas before a home was listed, might sell in literally 2 days. Now it's taking a little bit longer. Part of that could be maybe pricing. Sellers have seen these increase in pricing, so it's maybe some prices people have some pricing that maybe is a little bit high. Could be part of it. It's hard for a seller not to do that. But I think days on the market might be the biggest factor, or one of the biggest factors in inventory increasing.
Okay.
Because if you list a house that sells in 2 days, then the inventory's low. If you list a few houses in a month and then they stay out there, then of course the inventory is higher.
Certainly. And it's fair, we talked about the sellers a good bit here, but there's still buyers in this market. There's
a huge number of buyers, and we don't handle rentals, but rent is so expensive
that it is.
There's quite a few homes the mortgage payment would be roughly the amount of the rent
Yeah.
payment. So
Certainly.
certainly not all, but I think that's a big part of it.
You bet. You bet.
Well, you want to show some houses?
I was thinking we are going to get to that. We got several new properties to talk about here today.
Okay, that's great.
Let's see what you got. Bob, tell us about this one now.
This is a real house with a lot of character on South Main Street, just below our office. Great location. It'll be listed, actually it's listed today. We have more pictures on the show in a couple weeks. But it has 2 lots with it. It's zoned CBD, so it obviously has commercial potential. I've kind of admired this house for a long time, the charm and character that it has. Again, there's 2 lots, real deep lots, and probably the highest and best use could be its commercial potential. But it's a really nice house with a lot of potential. So we'll move on, but I wanted to point this one out. We just listed it, and we'll have more details in some next shows.
It's fresh, is that the way to say it? Fresh listing right here.
Your generation would use the term fresh. It's fresh.
All right, Bob. Let's go to the next property, Bob. Tell us about this new listing you got.
Okay. Well, I've been fortunate to sell quite a few homes in the cottages at Stone Mill, some patio homes off of Scuffling Hill. They have a unique zoning of RPD. So I think what kind of sets these apart is some people consider a condo or townhouse where you share a building or a structure with numerous other owners. Here you have your own house, a smaller yard. The Property Owners Association takes care of lawn maintenance, among other things. So you have your own home. It is a detached home. Real good location, some extremely nice houses in Stony Mill. I think what I like about it is that not all the homes are the same layout. So I think it's just not a cookie cutter.
Right.
All of them are the same. I was fortunate to sell this house to the current owner several years ago. This home was built in 2005. It's a stone and vinyl home with a paved drive, 2-car garage. And you step inside the entry level, you see right at 1,500 square feet, open floor plan, 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. You come in the front door, has a small foyer. Gas log fireplace on the right. Leads you over to a nice dining area, good sized kitchen, plenty of cabinetry, double sink, dining area, and a tile patio out to the outside the door to the left. So again, you have an open floor plan. This is the primary bedroom, 2 large walk-in closets, good size shower, the second of 3 bedrooms. Of course, you have 1 level living. You can come through the 2-car garage into a nice mud room with your washer and dryer. A lot of storage in the garage as well. You can see in this picture. But these are really popular homes. Again, I've been very fortunate to sell quite a few homes in Stony Mill, and I've worked with this home at least one other time. I'm glad to give people a preview and show them this home. Again, this is Stony Mill Road off of Scuffling Hill in Rocky Mount.
Here's a property, Bob, that just recently went pending, came on the market, and was on the market a few days, and then came pending.
It was listed September 12th, so that's pretty quick. Coopers Mountain Road has a Martinsville address, but certainly in Franklin County. If you go down the Sontag Road, about 7 or 8 miles from 220, take a right on Coopers Mountain Road. This home's on the left. The home was built in 2003, has 1,456 square feet. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, 1 level living with 2 acres, a nice floor plan. You see a nice spacious living room. This eat-in kitchen you see in this picture also has a dining room. There's a split bedroom design, meaning the primary bedroom's on one side of the home, with 2 additional bedrooms and full bath on the other side. Nice wood flooring throughout with luxury vinyl in the kitchen and bathrooms. Kind of a rural area, this location, again 2 acres, so you have to take advantage of the outdoor living with this nice deck overlooking your nice backyard. Another nice feature is this 28 by 20 detached building, of course could be used as a workshop. So that, in my opinion, adds quite a bit of value to it. I'd love to have this building. But Coopers Mountain Road, again, is in Franklin County off the Sontag Road. This home was built in 2003, and it's this nice detached building as well as storage shed with it.
All right, so now we're rolling to another new, this is a land listing. It's 12 acres here on Thompson Ridge Road. If you're not familiar, that would be west of Rocky Mount. You'd head west out of Rocky Mount on 40. You go past Ferrum College, on up past the crossroads there, and you would turn left onto Thompson Ridge Road. Approximately 2 miles. This property is out there on your right. But it's 12 acres. It's in a very rural setting. It's convenient to, you think about Philpott Lake, Bob. You've got Ryan's Branch boat launch there on Philpott, not very far away. Berrystone Park, of course, is not very far there as well, but a great spot for you to hang out. 12 acres, it's all wooded. You've got some long road frontage there on Thompson Ridge Road. Be a Ferrum address. Now we're going to take another new land listing. This is one that, again, came on the market and was not on the market too terribly long until we had it under contract. It's 11.18 acres. This is Cook's Knob Road in Ferrum. It actually has about 350 feet of frontage on Pig River, but for this particular location on Cook's Knob, you would head again west out of Rocky Mount on 40. Not quite 6 miles. You would turn right there and then turn left onto Old Ferrum Road, and then a quick right onto Cook's Knob. And this property is about 1.5 miles out, or the entrance to the property about 1.5 miles out on the left. But a really nice, unique property in that when you think about privacy, you think about your ability to get out and enjoy the outdoors with that river frontage there on Pig River. Certainly gives great spot for that. I've traversed across all this, Bob. It's it lays pretty well. You can see the clearing here. There's a place that does have a garage, but does have a little open spot, about a half an acre open. There is some trails and roads on the property. Great spot down by the Pig River for you to take in a little fire pit area, maybe roast some s'mores. And this time of year would be a great time to do that here. But this is Cook's Knob Road, again with a Ferrum address.
Is there a bad time of year to cook s'mores?
That's
a tough question.
Yeah, that is a tough question. It is a tough question. I guess I'm not, if it is 100 degrees outside, I don't know that I'm a big fan of roasting a s'more, but I'll...
You wouldn't turn one down.
I was going to say, I don't think I would.
Depends on who's holding the stick.
That's right. That's exactly right. But there is some additional creeks here on Cook's Knob. There's a couple creeks here that do run through the property in addition to Pig River. But a great listing there on Cook's Knob Road in Ferrum.
Next we'll travel to Lovely Valley Road, which has a Wirtz address. If you take the Scruggs Road, take a right on Lovely Valley, you're heading over towards the Burnt Chimney Road, somewhat in the general direction of the 4-H Center, if you will. This is a proposed listing. In other words, construction has not started, and so the buyer would have the opportunity to pick out paint colors, carpet. There will be allowances for certain appliances, for example, and other things, but you could hopefully pick out a few things. This proposed home will have over 2,300 square feet, will be a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home. It's going to have an open floor plan, including a living room, family room, a primary suite, and 3 additional bedrooms. Of course, a 2nd bathroom and laundry and office. 9-foot ceilings are proposed. Of course, should be convenient to Smith Mountain Lake. Has good views from the property, and a creek runs through the back of the property. So there's a floor plan that is available. Glad to provide that to you and discuss what your options might be for the various appliances and flooring and allowances you would get.
Yeah, and I think it's fair to say, Bob, that this photo we're showing of this property would be sort of a proposed model for the building there, for the home on the property on Lovely Valley.
True. Okay.
All right. Now we're going to move to a listing here on Old Franklin Turnpike. It's on 1.26 acres. There's 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. 945 total square feet. Great location here in that you could be in the water at Smith Mountain Lake within minutes, 5 minutes at least, probably the time it takes you to get the boat hooked up, Bob. You could certainly be in the water. You've got a great back deck. We'll show you some features here, but great back deck, 1.26 acres. The property is very usable. We step inside, got a nice farmhouse kitchen. The home gives you that sort of farmhouse feel. But you can see the dining area here. You come around to the living room area. You go upstairs, got your 2 bedrooms upstairs. But just a lot of things, a lot of nice features. As you step outside, you get a chance to see that deck as well as the patio there. Got a nice fire pit there, Bob. This is Old Franklin Turnpike. It is in Union Hall, but as we said, convenient to the lake, but a great spot there.
Next we'll travel to Truman Hill Road. It has a Hardy address. So you go down 122 to get to Harmony School Road, which becomes Edwardsville, and take a right on Truman Hill. This very secluded home is on the right. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with a 1-car attached garage. It's a contemporary cedar and stone home, which will be convenient to Roanoke. Last month, the interior and exterior were painted as well as the deck. Paint and stain. Home features wood floors and a 2-level deck. So total square footage is 1728. Again, open floor plan, skylights throughout the home. Open floor plan with cathedral ceiling, living room, dining area to this open kitchen, and deck to the left. Again, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. Finished square footage on 3 levels. There's a lower level with a flue for a wood stove. The laundry's in this level as well. Nice sized family room. A lot of features that are nice. People like a rustic home such as this, but it sits well off the road. In 2.57 acres, you certainly can see it from Truman Hill Road, but you better be careful when you drive and look that way, because it's a nice long driveway, nice private setting. It's just double level deck. Hopefully this picture shows you the new stain that has been completed on the outside, professionally done. Even a better picture there. The double doors there to the left leads you into that lower level family room. The upper level deck leads you into that dining area off the kitchen. Again, nice secluded setting, convenient to Roanoke.
So we're going to head to Bob from Truman Hill. We're going to head to Jacks Mountain Road. This is in Glade Hill, staying in Franklin County. You get a chance to see this 114-acre listing. Just have a 2-bedroom and 1 full bath home on, a little over 870 square feet with this home. This property was another one of those that came on the market. It didn't last long as far as before it came under contract, but several buildings on the property include a 17 by 45 shop. You've got a 46 by 42 barn, as well as an 18 by 22 tobacco barn. But get a chance to see inside this home. There's, the home was constructed in 1945, but 2 bedrooms, 1 full bath. Here's some of those outdoor buildings I was talking about, the shop, and you've got tobacco barn. For me, when you get excited about a piece of property like this, when you think about 114 acres, a fair amount of it is open in grassland, hay production. It's be a great spot for some horses or cattle, any form of livestock. But a great setting here on Jacks Mountain Road. You get a shot here, a little bit of what the aerial looks like, but a mixture of open ground and trees, wooded ground here on Jacks Mountain Road, and that is in Glade Hill. Bob, we're going to travel back to town now, and we're going to talk a little bit about property here on Cromwell.
Are you familiar with this home, Steve?
A little bit, Bob. Yes, sir, I would. This happens to be my wife and I's home. We recently moved out to the farm, but this was a home that we lived in for 17 years, Bob. So hard to believe it's been that long. But anyway, it's a 3-bedroom, 2 full bath and 2 half bath, a little over almost 2,900 total square feet here. You do see the large oversized garage there. This is a 3-level split home. So you walk in here on the entry, you got a nice slate foyer. Going upstairs, of course the steps leading upstairs, and you've got the dining room straight ahead. There's a picture of that formal dining room. You do have a brick masonry fireplace. You come around here to the formal living room area. You do have an additional fireplace there. It's stone fireplace in there. Office, library area here off the kitchen. Come upstairs, you get a shot of the master bedroom here. This is one of the half baths on the entry level. This would be the primary bathrooms, part of the master bedroom suite there. A nice jacuzzi tub, double bowl vanity, as well as a tile shower. This will be second bedroom on the upper level. This will be the third bedroom on the upper level. The second full bathroom on the upper level. First you come downstairs. Here you get a shot of the garage area. And this is in the basement, the lower level, if you will. But tons of storage down there. Lots of room for you to put just about everything.
Great location.
Is a great location there.
You have a couple lots with it too?
Yes, it sits on 1.06 acres, so sells with 2 lots. This gives you a shot a little bit of the back deck, the back patio area. You've got deck there off the master suite, and then of course coming out off the kitchen. But a great spot here on Cromwell Drive in Rocky Mount.
We'll stay in Rocky Mount. This home off of North Main Street on Woodlawn. It's advertised as a fixer-upper, 3-bedroom, 1-bath home. Total square footage is just under 1,300. Entry level includes the living room, dining room, kitchen, bedroom, and full bath. Upstairs there's 2 more bedrooms. There's a partial basement. Again, some people looking for a fixer-upper. This is one that someone obviously wanted, and it's now under contract.
Here we are, property in Martinsville. This is Foxfire Road. If you're wondering where Foxfire Road is, it's in Henry County. As I mentioned, it was in Martinsville. But from 220, you would, if you're headed south from Rocky Mount, you would turn left on Muddy Fork, and then a right on Figsboro, and left on Dyer's Store, and then right on Barrows Mill Road, to a left on Teakwood, and then a slight right onto Foxfire. But this is 2.93 acres. The home was built in 2012. 4,112 total square feet here. It's 4 bedrooms, 2 full baths, 1 half bath. You do have the attached garage that you see there. A very nice garage. We'll talk a little bit more about that. But this is a very unique property here on Foxfire Road in Martinsville. Get a chance to see that front porch, step inside, roll around here. Here's the living room area. Of course, you got the bathroom, as I mentioned. It's 2 full baths, 1 half bath. Of course, you got the dining area, kitchen, plenty of storage space there with those cabinets. You got nice granite countertops. Come in here to the primary suite. Tons of space there. This is a unique spot here when you think about the screen and surround sound. It's a great place to entertain. I have to mention there are 4 bedrooms, a little over 4,000 total square feet here in this home. Laundry is on the entry level. We'll come across here to this garage that I talked about. You got to appreciate the garage in that it is, if I'm not mistaken, I want to tell you it's room for 4 cars in there. 4 cars. It is heated. So from my standpoint, Bob, this is where I'd be spending my time, right here. But got to appreciate a garage like this. Going around to the outside. You do have a whole house generator here with the property. Sits on 2.93 acres. Heated in-ground pool, hot tub, pergola. What else could you ask for, Bob? Looks like a great spot to hang out, especially when it's 100 degrees outside.
It looks nice.
Yes, sir. Very nice property here on Foxfire. You get an aerial view here, but a great shot, very private. Foxfire Road in Martinsville.
This will come back to a property in the Callaway Ferrum area, which has just stunning views. I go this way to Floyd. It's off of Rock Ridge Road, which is not far from Turners Creek Road. And home has just amazing views. Every time I go past it, I slow down and look at the views from the back of this home. And a lot of thought went into when it was built to have lots of outdoor decking and sunrooms to take advantage of those views.
Yeah, this is one of those places, Bob, you got to appreciate those views that you're talking about.
Yep, I remember when it was built back in 2004. It features 2,800 square feet on the entry level, 1,285 on the upper. Also has a full walkout basement. Total square footage that's finished is 4,085. 1750s unfinished. I'm going to back up to this picture. That's not a painting, Steve. That's actually, it's just amazing views. You're not far off from 5 Mile Mountain. And again, a lot of thought went into how this home was to be built to take advantage of this very rural setting. Beautiful house. 2-car garage there coming in off the driveway. Again, you step into the entry level, which has 2,800 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home with a primary bedroom on the entry level. Full bath on the entry level. Nice kitchen cabinetry. But when you think about a house that has 2,800 square feet on the first floor, very nice size home. Nice cathedral ceiling, nice stone fireplace. Again, lots of windows, take advantage of that rural setting. Have a laundry on the entry level, so you can have one level living. It's also a primary bedroom on the upper level. Good job with the pictures here on this home. So again, entry level has 2,800 square feet. Upper level, 1,285. Again, that cathedral ceiling, you're looking down towards nice entry level, nice wood floors.
You tour this home in person, it's just a lot. It's a lot to see. While we talk about the size of the home, but you really can't appreciate that until you get a chance to see it in person.
It's always nice, in my opinion, to have unfinished square footage and very high-end built home. But upgrades include a heat pump in 18, garage door openers, lower level garage as well, new water softener, new pressure tank. There's also a generator. So I'm not the least bit surprised this home went under contract. Always admired it.
Some more s'mores there.
Yep.
Great spot to do
Be a
that.
good time for that, Steve.
Yes, sir. Would be. A lot of features.
Great place for a basketball goal. So I believe that's going to pretty much take care of this week's show, Steve. And I want to thank everybody for watching Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase. And we'll be glad to try to address any questions you may have in the future.
Take care, everyone.